And we begin.
Oh, that's how we should start the video.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, why not? Hi, I'm Jason. Today,
I'm George.
Today we're gonna be talking about how to build a wizard. We're gonna be taking a break from our normal D&D content to give you guys some ideas of how to build your characters at home. And yeah, I'm Jason.
I'm George. And this is Velvet Games.
There we go. All right, so wizards. I know you love playing casters.
No. I'm pretty much full martial, like all the way, every day. Yes.
Sure. So if you had to be a wizard, how would you build it?
The most unorthodox way I could potentially make a wizard.
Bet.
So if I wanted to make my wizard more like in the thick of it, combat focused, I would probably choose the School of Abjuration.
Okay.
And then honestly, I would go battle mage. I would go medium or heavy armor proficiency, so that way I can still cast spells and use armor, plus shield master.
Okay, wow. So you're going heavy feats, but the feats help you back up as a not only as a mage, but as a melee weapon expert at that point,
to
right?
some extent.
Yeah.
I would still be casting spells, and with battle mage, I would be able to fight in a melee encounter and still, first of all, be able to dish out damage with my spells, and hopefully either prevent damage or to absorb damage. Wizards are squishy as it is.
Right.
If I don't have extra abilities for me to get away from combat, which honestly, I'm not super familiar with all the spells.
Sure.
So unless I have like teleportation, or which is stuff that is generally later on.
Yeah, level 7 spells.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless I have teleportation, I'm not playing this game. Well, might be a while.
Yeah, exactly. So I go and figure out other ways to make myself not have to sit there and run around all over the place, try to run away to some extent for me to be at least somewhat effective.
Sure.
Spell casting is not my biggest thing, obviously. So I instead take my martial experience and then just throw it into the wizard.
Yeah.
And just, yeah. So magic items, let's see. If we're going legendary stuff,
Sure.
Cloak of Archmagi, Staff of, I think it's the Archmagi as well. There's one that's like more light, kind of good mage focus, and one like more necromancy focus.
Yeah.
If I can get both, bet. But I will take one or the other. That will very much boost my combat capabilities. But if we're going lower level, I would probably do Cloak of Displacement. I would probably go and do I don't remember which one Ring of Spell Storing is. I think that's legendary.
No, Ring of Spell Storing is very rare.
Okay. So Ring of Spell Storing, I would probably go and do Cloak of Displacement. Let's see. Did I already say that?
Cloak of Displacement? No, you said Robe of the Archmagi.
Yep. So Robe of the Archmagi, yeah, that's in there. So Cloak of Displacement, Ring of Spell Storing.
Oh, Ring of Spell Storing is only a rare. So
boom, even better. Staff of Fireballs.
Okay.
If I want to be even a little bit more support focused, I think there's a staff of healing. Yeah, Staff of Healing.
Right.
That I would use as well, so that way if we don't have a healer in the party, I am now the disher of damage and the healer of the damage.
Sure. I mean, most of the parties we play with too don't actually have dedicated healers. Like,
exactly.
We don't have clerics because, well, who needs them?
Yes, Jason does not like clerics for some reason.
Hey,
I see a reason for him.
There's a lot of people that hate on my ranger class, okay? For no good reason. Because rangers are the best, and we'll get a whole video. I'll get a whole video just to show you how to build a ranger, and then I'll show you how bad clerics can be. And you can meet me in the comments.
You can still make a very good cleric.
Yeah. No, you can.
You can, but it takes a little bit more effort. It's very much focused as a support class.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Anyway, yes, I would definitely go and take spells that are primarily focused on either defending myself or defending party members. I don't remember all of them. I would for sure take shield. That's counter spell.
Counter barricade.
Yeah, barricade. That's one that I can use for a few people.
Yeah. There's tons. Tons of spells.
And then if I want to add extra versatility, I don't remember what all the boots are, but I know there is one of flying.
Yeah.
So why not? If I can be in the air, I can avoid melee combat.
Yeah.
And then with shield plus armor, plus whatever other stuff I have, it'll be easy to avoid ranged combat even if I'm in the air. Yeah. So.
And we're not going to cover majority of spells of sorts in this video. But if you guys want to see us go through specific spells, leave a comment below. I mean, hey, we'll take the time out. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, that's a dope build. It's different for sure. Very different. I mean, tanky wizards.
So, yeah, I was starting to think how I would move around the stats.
Okay, so where would your first stat go?
Intelligence, just due to that being my spellcasting modifier.
Sure.
But I'm questioning where I would put my second one probably being Dex, and then my third one being Constitution, and then everything else.
So yeah, again, building the tanky wizard aspects. What is that? I know you've never watched Dragon Ball Z, right? No. Man, I'm trying to think of like a show where there's the old man and he gets ripped, and that's what
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I mean, Dragon Ball Z is like a common thing with Master Roshi, where he's like this small little bald dude, and as soon as he like takes off his shirt, he just like ripped, and he grows like 6 foot tall, and you just like, where did this come from?
All right, peoples. First stat, strength.
Exactly.
Because yes,
wizard, buff wizard.
With proficiency in two-handed axes.
That might be a fun campaign where we just build.
I cast axe. I cast skull crushing.
Oh my gosh. The idea of building characters, we all just build characters and we put the stats in the completely wrong spots, and we build around that. So like, I'm the wizard who hits the gym, and I'm the barbarian that doesn't like to fight. Like,
I would love that.
Yeah, stuff like that. Maybe we'll make a Misfits campaign. That would be fun.
That would be tons of fun. I mean, I'm kind of already doing that with my other campaign.
Sure.
Or the other one that we're doing.
Yeah.
I plan on putting, as a rogue, I plan on subclassing into barbarian and having fun with that.
Well, we'll see if you make it that far.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Honestly. I'm more worried about everybody else, honestly.
Well, maybe everybody gets TPK'd. Who knows?
And then I'm going to do the normal thing as a rogue does. Run away.
And the fireball comes. Anyways,
evasion.
So how I would build a wizard, right? There's a lot of ways. I break games, guys. This is what I do. So if you're listening, if you have to fast forward to this point in the video, stop. Just listen. There are 3 ways you break a wizard, and it is by being very fast, by being very strong, or by being neither. And here's how. Being very fast. Number 1, haste haste build. All right. So the haste build is that you cast haste upon yourself, and now you have 2 actions in that turn. So you can choose to attack, or you can choose to cast 2 spells, because now you have 2 actions. And then you get the feat spell driver. So now you can cast 4 spells per turn. You're very fast, and you're able to throw out 4 lightning bolts just like that. It works. So that's the first build. Very fast, and you have like boots of speed.
Say goodbye to all your spell slots within 3 turns. Right. But everything is dead.
Yeah. If you have a problem, especially one-on-one with that wizard, you lose.
You lose.
The big bad guy, he didn't know what hit him when you build that kind of wizard. You get boots of speed, the mobile feat. Exactly. The mobile feat with that. I mean, you could even do like a mirror image too. I usually do that as like a backup. It'd be like, okay, I have to survive 3 turns, but you don't know where I'm at. So number one. Number two, the strong build, where every spell that you cast obliterates everybody.
Yeah.
Okay? So you have School of Evocation, and you pump in like fire spells, or you pick your element pretty much. And then you just hammer down that element. So for me, it's usually lightning, because one thing you'll learn about me, guys, is I love lightning. I love to make things shock.
He is a living Pikachu.
I am. That's also my main in Smash Bros. For a reason. But here's the one thing that I wreck every single time.
Anyway,
we'll get to it on the channel.
Bring it.
So with the strong build, right? You hammer down lightning bolts, and yeah, you can get spell driver, but you can also get other feats that just enhance it. I believe there's like elemental adept, where like whenever you do certain amounts of that damage, it adds to it, and that's a favorite of mine when I build that build of wizard. And and you just sit back and you just boom.
Yeah, you literally just stack damage the entire time, and then when you do a single spell, it's just devastating.
Yeah. And so
then just max out the damage on it using your highest spell slot, using all of your feats, using any other magic items that can enhance that effect, and just nuke everything.
There's so many magical items that work with that build too.
Yeah.
And it's not you can make it however you want. If you want to be a fire wizard and you just focus down on every wooden shack and you just cast a fireball and just light the world on fire, you can do it. Yep. And that's the build to do it with, because your fire damage is incredibly high, and there's other magical items that can make your fire.
There's a lot of stuff for necromancy too.
Yeah, that too, and then spell storing as well. If you get the ring of spell storing, you don't expend the spell slot right away, and you're just like, bing, 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 bing.
Exactly.
That's all it is. So number 3, all right, and this might be one of the dumbest wizard builds, but it's the easiest to win.
After mine?
Oh, trust me. It's the easiest to win your games on. It's called the School of Illusion, okay?
Oh, I see why now.
So what you do is you get to level 3 minimum. It lets you summon an item.
Naruto.
No. This lets you summon the item. This is the grenade build.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, but you can also make it as Naruto. Because later on you get School of Illusion, you can create clones of yourself. That's at level 7, I think. I don't know. Figure it out. But level 3, you could summon an item, and that item can stay around for an hour until unless it does damage. So you get a grenade, because those exist in every format of D&D pretty much. Because if it's not a grenade, it's dynamite. If it's not dynamite, it's something like a firebomb. There's something for you. You can figure out what that little item is that does the most amount of damage. Boom. All right.
Summon, throw.
Yeah.
Summon, throw.
As well as we're still in section 3 of this, right? Of neither fast or strong, but you're kind of just doing a bunch of damage, and you can kind of do it your own way. There's also the multifaceted skill of catapults, where my favorite so far is when we were teaching the newer guys to play, is taking a cube of force.
Oh my goodness.
Activating it so no living object can exist within it, and catapulting that cube of force towards all of your enemies. So why worry about their existence when the cube of force is going to worry about it? And then you later on find somebody that can put a returning weapon onto it, and you're just like, hello, and done.
Yourself if you do that.
Yeah, true. But you can deactivate it.
I was about to say, as long as you make it a more custom version of it,
sure,
you can definitely make a build allowing you to, first of all, like deactivate it at range, be able to cast specific spells through it.
Right.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the cube of force.
Well, and that gets us to our next video. If you guys want to tune into that, custom magic items, where me and George kind of break down our fun favorite custom magic items, and we make it our own. Maybe you can implement them in your game, or it gives you ideas to make your own in your games. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed our wizard builds. And before I leave, dump all of your stats into intelligence and charisma, because that's how you build a wizard. Have a nice day.
Hi, thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it.
If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel.
How long has it been? Like a week?
The things I've seen. The things I've had to do. You should check out the Discord and the Patreon while you're at it. What?
Bye.
Thanks for watching.